So I just want you to relax where you all are. And just take a few slow, deep breaths in and exhale. And another breath in and exhale. And with every breath that you take, I want you to notice your body relaxing more and more. And if there's any tension in your body, just acknowledge it and imagine that you put it on a cloud in the distance and it blows away. Just allowing yourself to feel relaxed and supported. Just listening to the sound of my voice making you feel even more and more relaxed. And now in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine in front of you there is a big movie screen. And you see how beautifully white and clear that movie screen is. And you notice as you look around you that you are the only one that is looking at this movie screen. You look around you and you see nature all around you, the trees, the beautiful soft grass, the flowers. And with every breath that you take, you smell that sweet, fresh smell of nature. And you notice in the distance you hear birds gently singing, calm and quiet. And in front of you, you notice your movie screen, clear and white. And now I want you to imagine a time that you felt genuinely happy. And as you remember that time that you felt genuinely happy, you look up at the movie screen and you notice that scene playing out. Maybe you were with loved ones. Maybe you were alone. Maybe you were out walking in nature or on a holiday. But as you look at that picture on the screen, I want you to notice how that happiness fills your body. From the tip of your toes, all the way up your legs and over your hips and over your torso and up your spine and up your arms and up your neck and over the top of your head. And notice how safe and relaxing it feels. And as you look up at the movie screen, you notice all the events that took place. And then I want you to look straight up above you and you notice the clear blue sky. Notice how crystal clear the sky is. And you feel a gentle breeze blowing over your body, the perfect temperature surrounding you. And I just want you to see in the sky there are some soft white clouds that come and go with the gentle breeze. And those soft white clouds are just like your thoughts. They come and they go. The clouds are always there, but they always move on. And whenever it feels like the clouds are stopping, you can look down back at your movie screen and notice that scene, that happy scene. And as you feel all those feelings in your body and you see that scene playing out, you notice how your thoughts drift away like the clouds in the blue sky. Now I want you to bring your attention back to the screen. And on the screen, an image comes up right now, and that image is of a time when you felt deeply, deeply relaxed. You notice the scene playing out. Maybe you were swinging in a hammock or lying on your bed reading a book or sitting around the pool. Maybe you'd gone for a walk in nature and taken some time out to stop and sit down. But notice how your body feels when you recall a time that you were deeply, deeply relaxed. And now if you could go internally into your body and connect with that feeling of relaxation, notice that it has a color. And that color is going to be yours and yours alone. That when you look at that color, it reminds you of a time that you were deeply, deeply relaxed. And I want you to take that color and notice how it's filling up your entire body. From the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers to the top of your head. That color that's just yours, that's deeply relaxing. And now, I want you to listen gently to that deeply relaxing feeling. And I want you to notice what sound it makes. A sound that is yours and yours alone. Maybe it's the gentle sound of the waves on the beach. Maybe it's the sound of birdsong in the distance, or children laughing, or just general peace and quiet. Whatever that sound is yours and yours alone. And I want you to notice how that sound joins with the color and fills your body from the tip of your toes to the tips of your fingers and up your arms and to the top of your head. And as you take a deep breath in and you look up at that screen in front of you, you notice now that there's no picture, but all it is that color of deep relaxation. And the sound of that color you hear gently in your mind. And as you're lying there looking at the screen and seeing the color of that deep, calm, relaxed feeling and hearing the gentle sound, I want you to look to the right-hand side of you, and on the ground next to you is an object. And that object can be whatever is there for you. And you take a look at that object and you notice that you didn't notice it until now. And you turn and you pick up that object and you put it in your hand. And as you put it in your hand, you notice how you feel even more and more relaxed. And in your mind, you say to yourself, this is mine. This has been freely given to me and is for me to use at any time that I choose. Any time that I need to feel relaxed and calm, all I need to do is picture this object in my hand. And when I imagine this object in my hand that I've just picked up from the floor beside me, I'm reminded of my color and my sound and how it feels when it fills my body. And I take that object and I look at it and I say thank you, and I squeeze it gently. And I notice that in my trousers or in whatever I'm wearing, there's a pocket. And I take that object and I place it in my pocket, knowing that it's there for me to use at any time I need to feel relaxed and calm. Knowing that any time I come up against situations that might not be so pleasant, I can reach into my pocket and touch my object and be reminded of my color and my sound, of my deep relaxation and calmness. And now I want you to turn around and look behind you. And as you look behind you, you notice that there's a crystal clear lake. The water is so clear that you can see the pebbles at the bottom, that you can see the beautiful fish swimming around. And as you look at the water, I want you to gently walk up to it and just gently lower your hand into it. And feel how cool and calm and what perfect temperature the water is. And as you place your hand in it, I want you to notice that the water is changing color to the color of your relaxation. But this time it's a crystal clear version of that color. And you look and you see that water, and you know that that water is there to remind you that everything has a time and everything has a place. And sometimes there may be splashes and ripples in our pond, but when we reach our hand into our pocket and feel our object and are reminded of our deep relaxation and our calm frame of mind, the ripples slowly move out and the water becomes clear and calm again. And know that that lake is there for you to use at any time you feel your thoughts getting a little too overwhelming. In your mind's eye, you walk up to that lake and you simply say to yourself, my thoughts belong there. And you see the ripple that it makes when the thoughts go into the water. And as they disappear beneath the water, you see the water returning calm and clear again. And you notice that your mind is just a little bit quieter. So now you have two places to place your thoughts. That crystal clear pond, whose water is the color that only you know what it is. And those clouds in the blue sky gently being blown away by the wind. And as you look at the water one last time and acknowledge it and say thank you, you return to sit down and look at your movie screen. And you notice that it's returned to that clear, pure, white color. And now I want you to look on the other side, and you notice that on the ground next to you, there is a big magic marker. And you pick up that big magic marker and you notice that it's the same color as your relaxation. It's that same color as that feeling of calmness. And you notice that now it's possible for you to write on the screen. And as you take the lid off the magic marker and you look at the screen, I want you to write in your own color, I am enough. And as you're writing those words, just feel the sensations in your body and notice how they come and go like clouds in the sky. And you look at that screen with those words written on it, I am enough. And below it, you're going to write another one. And this time we're going to write together, I deserve it. And as you write those words, pay attention to the sensations taking place in your body and just notice them for what they are. I am enough and I deserve it. And you take the lid and you put it back on your magic marker and you gently place your magic marker back on the floor where you found it. And as you look up at that screen, you gently stand up and you slowly walk towards the screen. And as you walk towards the screen, you notice how the words become clearer and easier to feel. I am enough. I deserve it. And as you walk up to the screen, you notice that all of a sudden the screen turns into one of the softest, most comfortable dressing gowns you've ever seen. And you put it on and you feel how it fits you perfectly. The feeling of the soft fabric against your skin. You notice how the temperature is just right. Not too warm, not too cold, just the perfect temperature. And you gently tie the belt around your waist on the dressing gown. And you feel what it feels like when you hear the words, I am enough and I deserve it. And you feel that feeling of relaxation filling you from the bottom of your feet to the tips of your fingers and up your arms and to the top of your head. And as you prepare to sleep this evening, when you get into bed, you just imagine in your mind's eye that you're wrapped up and protected by that dressing gown. That perfect fitting, oh so comfortable dressing gown. And when you imagine yourself lying in your bed, you look at the bedside table next to you, and on that table is your object. Your object that when you look at it, helps you relax even more and more. And tonight, before you go to bed, when you do your writing, I want you to imagine that those words that you're writing on the paper of the things that are there, as you write them, they're taken off into your lake. And they're sent to the exact place where they are meant to be. Now I want you to imagine that you're walking up a path, and as you're gently walking up that path with your world's most comfortable dressing gown, you notice a door in front of you. And that door is the door to the room where you are sitting or lying down right now. And you gently open the door and you walk in and you see yourself relaxing there. And you look at yourself and you say, you are enough and you deserve it. Now I gently want you to feel your awareness and your attention coming back into your body, knowing that everything we have spoken about has been recorded where it needs to be recorded, and that it's yours to access at any time. That sound, that color, that feeling of relaxation, that perfect crystal clear lake with the magical colored water that is only yours, and that truly special object on the bedside table next to you. And as you feel your attention and your awareness returning to your body, I want you to gently wriggle your toes and pay attention to your body and feel yourself coming back into your body, grounded and supported. And gently wriggle your fingers. And then I want you to bring your hands together over your chest and just gently rub them back and forward so that they feel a little bit warm. And then I want you to place your hands over your eyes, keeping your eyes shut. And with your hands in place, without moving them, slowly open your eyes. And when you've opened your eyes, gently remove your hands from your eyes and notice that you're back in the room, back in your chair or lying where you're lying, and see how much calmer you feel. And take a deep breath in and exhale, and one more back in and exhale.